So there's so much that I want to talk about. But one thing that I'll talk about for now, and I'm sure that'll lead me into like 20 more other things, but what is amazing right now is growing up my whole life, it was like I had my Italian culture in my household, going to family's house, friends of the family. You also get it when you go to the pork store. You go and find your culture, right? And then there's like the people that are like, oh, I'm Italian too. And I'm like, oh, what's your last name? They're like, Green or whatever, right? And I'm like, oh. Or like, you ask the baby, like, did you grow up eating macaroni on Sunday? They're like, no. And I'm like, okay. Whatever. There's like that whole American thing. So like, as a real Italian American, right? You know who really is. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Bottom line is that what is amazing about this is it's everywhere. Like, I don't need to go look for it. I don't need to go to the pork store to feel my culture. I don't need to go to Little Italy. I don't need to go to a bakery and go get particular cookies. And, it doesn't have to be Easter to like make the pies. It doesn't have to be Christmas to have the fish. Like all those things, right? All the things. Like, it's just here and it's everywhere. It's the whole entire culture. I'm so, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. It's incredible to just it be everywhere. Like, my whole culture is everywhere. And then of course, like, as I'm here, I identify with the street art, right? As a New Yorker, I'm like, oh, taking all the pictures of all the graffiti because I love it. It's like, that's a home feeling for me too, right? But it's just beautiful. It's incredible. And though I love traveling and I want to continue to travel all over, this is very, very different. This isn't like, oh wow, look at this and oh, this is so cool, and like, it's not all that. It's like, oh my God, like, this is home. Or like I was watering the plants, and like, I remember, I forgot who said it, maybe my aunt or my grandmother, somebody, when they came to my house and I had like succulents, and they're like, oh, your great grandmother used to have succulents all over, and like, and I'm here and there's like succulent plants all over and had to water them. But there's just a lot of connection. And I'm getting emotional again. Bottom line, to be around all the food and the body language and the energy and the just everything. Just the whole culture. It's amazing. And with, all I could do is compare like my New York upbringing, because here's my tattoo, Italy and Brooklyn Bridge. That's my family. From Italy to Brooklyn, everybody. And as a New Yorker, like, I don't feel home anymore because it has changed so much. There is, like, when you see 7-Elevens, like, what is happening? Or like, my mother was raised in Bensonhurst, and when I was young growing up and I would go there, like, there was cafes on every corner. There was like everything. There's the bakeries. Everybody spoke Italian. Like, you go to the grocery store, like everything. But like, I mean, I haven't been there in years, but like, last time I was there, I was like, this is like Chinatown. And whatever, it is what it is. Like, people complain, oh, it changes. First of all, you're the one that sold your house to whoever you sold your house to. If you felt that strongly about it, you would only sell your house to an Italian, or however you feel. Like, I can't stand when people complain. But this is what happens. Neighborhoods change, life changes, especially in cities. But for me, New York doesn't feel like home anymore. It is all tourism. It is all rich. It is all like big corp, major stores. Like, there's the mom and pop thing is done, and it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. But that is life, right? So because I used to live to go to Brooklyn and Manhattan and be there, and no matter where I was living, and I would always have to go back to it to get that hit of home. But now I don't feel that way, like, at all. I don't feel home. Nothing. Like, there's nothing that's the same. Nothing feels the same. New York does not feel like home anymore. Everybody's like, oh my God, you're from here? Like, when I worked at a restaurant in Brooklyn, and they're like, and I'm like serving whatever, and then she's like, oh, where are you from? And I'm like, from here. And, oh my God, you're from here? Yeah, I'm from here, sweetheart. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm from here. My parents are from here. My grandparents are from here. Like, this is where we're from. There's actually people from here, you know? And it's frustrating, you know? It's just like, whatever. Anyway, so with all that being said, it is nice to level it up and come here. And it's like a deeper level of home. And it's just very unfortunate that once our ancestors left, they didn't go back. They don't go back. So though we kept our culture strong and all our traditions and all our things, nobody went back. So like, I have family members that never been. And I'm like, I don't know, it's just so wild to me. Like, my grandparents came and they visited. My father came and visited. Now I'm here. But there's so many other family members that haven't gone. And I'm like, how do you not go back to your roots? Like, you know. And like, to be clear, you know, I think people need to realize, like, the things you want to do, like, I don't have money. Okay, let's get this really straight. I don't have money. I don't own a house. I don't own shit. Okay. But when you want to do something, you'll do it. Now, am I lacking in other areas? Like, did I not pay my rent and I came here? No. My kids are taken care of. Everything's taken care of. Everything's fine. And in my mind, I always thought I wouldn't be able to come here until I was like 60. Hopefully have some help. Hopefully get on a bike tour. I don't know. But then I was like, you know what? I needed to go. And I went online and I looked at tickets. And my ticket wasn't even $600. I've gone to California for like that much money. Oh, time for church. So, if you want to do things, do it. If you're scared of the plane, I don't care. Take a pill. Ask your doctor for a pill. Calm down. Relax. Relax. Take a pill. Go to bed. Get off the plane and live your life. And everybody's like, oh, how do you know where to go? How do you know what to do? Blah, 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 blah. I just go. You just go. Relax. Breathe. Go. And with that, I think it's very important for anyone that is whatever you are, right? Wherever your family is from. Go to that country. Go there. Because it's incredible to identify, to see your face in so many people's faces, to see, I have no hair right now, to see your hair, to see your big ass nose or your small, whatever you have, to see all these things. It is like it's just amazing. It's beautiful. And that's it for now, because I definitely want to share like all my crazy, weird spiritual things that happen. There were a lot. There have been a lot. I'm sure there's going to be more because I haven't even been to Pomadico yet. And that's it.